Hello everyone, this is Dana Nickerson. I'm trying a new format for our blog, video. Please leave me comments on how this video works for you. This video discusses benefits of part rationalization, some of the key competencies, and how to get started. It's designed to be short and to the point so you can share it with key decision makers in your organization. Let's get started. This is our definition of parts rationalization. The key to parts rationalization is that it is an excellent strategy for creating business value. Rationalization is all about standardization, removing duplicates, and consolidation. Parts rationalization drops value right to the bottom line, free cash flow. For most companies, their financial performance is based upon meeting yearly budgets with predictable purchase material costs. If these costs can be lowered in a given year, the results can be reflected in free cash flow if everything else remains the same. I worked with one appliance manufacturer who just did that and generated $2.6 billion in free cash flow over 2 years. For many companies, purchase material costs are about 60% of revenue, so reducing these costs will have a huge impact on your company's financial performance. For those of us working in PLM, known as Product Lifecycle Management, this is what our business cases have predicted. With parts rationalization, we can achieve these benefits. Parts rationalization does require some competencies, in particular to find opportunities for value. You may or may not have these competencies in your procurement or product development organizations already. If not, it might be a good idea to develop these competencies. Of course, to do these competencies, it's based upon analysis, which requires data and the ability to organize the data. Classification is a core structuring technique for grouping similar items, as you can see in the left-hand side. Consistent attribute values with units of measure, as you can see in the table as well. This data is extracted from existing authoritative sources, such as drawings and specifications. There are certain techniques that makes this process go very quickly. It is crucial that the entire organization be involved in the development of that structure. We call it collaborative classification, and it is key. A cluster analysis can be used to find cost variance. It's one of the core competencies. You can see in this example the key attributes of valve parts have similar attribute values, but a large variance in cost for no apparent reason. One company we worked with found a 50% difference in the cost of similar water valves. The performance and geometric characteristics such as max pressure, flow rate, voltage, inlet and outlet sizes were virtually the same, but the costs were very different and for no apparent reason. As the former VP of Procurement used to say, there is nothing better than sitting in a room, showing your suppliers the cost variance, and watching them squirm. Usually their first response is, how about a discount? Having the data enables engineers to reduce the number of new parts for new products, but also increase the number of new features. In other words, they can design new features for the consumer at less cost with higher margin. Again, the benefits drop right to the bottom line. So how do you get started with your own parts rationalization program? Here's a typical chart for a process for a parts rationalization program. You can get started by looking for the commodities with the highest cost and start a proof of concept. Look for the opportunities where there's a large cost variance. Go into the various phases and rationalize your components, define an implementation plan, and generate the value. I hope you found this video useful, and we welcome your comments. And remember, parts rationalization is a path to keep cash flow and real business value.